Hey there, good people. What's going on? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today, I'm going to actually do, as I mentioned to you, that I have two videos that I want to do for you. One is a comparison video. Second one is going to be a full review or full bottle review of an Amouage fragrance that I wanted for a very long time in my journey. And that journey is sort of like, no pun intended, but it's going to be the first fragrance that I'm going to review, which is going to be Journeyman by Amouage. This fragrance I recently got. I'll let you know the story behind this fragrance if it's for you. It's not a new perfume, but it has been in my wish list for a very long time. Every single story I'll tell you, and I did review this before from an official sample, from a Amouage sample box. Okay, the thing is, Amouage is such a house, like I've been seeing my very first Amouage encounter. I'll tell you a little bit of story. This is going to be storytelling more than a review, but I'll definitely talk about the perfume notes, what I got from it, strength of it, when to wear it, who is it for, if it's a must buy, okay, why is it a must buy for me. But first Amouage I ever saw was Interlude Man. I do have Interlude Man. It's with me for a very, very long time. It's definitely one of my most favorite from this house, if not the most favorite. Sometimes this is my most favorite, sometimes it's the other ones like Sunshine or even the Journeyman or like Jubilation. So Reflection, it kind of like moved from top, sometimes top 3, top 5, anyway. But I saw Amouage Blue Beast, like this is called Blue Beast, and huge Interlude. For some reason this is the most like aggressive leather, smoke, ash and oud, like kind of like black Afghano in this kind of the same ballpark. It's a scary perfume. But for some reason, for the first sniff, I fell in love with the perfume. I never ever sold. I sold 3 or 4 Amouage in my life. I did have them, and I did sell them off. Beach Hut Man. I had a few other. I don't remember. I had the Sunshine, and I sold it off. Bought it again. I had Lyric Man. I sold it off, and I did review many other Amouage. But many Amouage have male and female. I do like the female ones sometimes more than the males one. But in general, Amouage is a very love it or hate it house. Okay. What I mean by hate it, basically some people it may not work for them. Lyric Man, one perfume I bought twice and I sold off twice, I guess. And once or twice, I don't remember, but I remember having it and letting it go. Because the rose note everybody was talking about is such a beautiful rose, nice perfume, but I never really felt like, like the vibe, you really have to connect with the perfume. It was not, it was a bit feminine and a bit boring for me. But I do respect people who love it. But then I did review few sample reviews, like 5-6 fragrances in one video from a sample set. And this Journeyman was one of them that I really loved. And I did review individually. And I did say someday I'm gonna buy that bottle because such a beautiful presentation. Recently, I saw it in Perfume Bangladesh. They had a tester. And by the day I confirmed I wanted it, someone said, like the seller said that it was booked by one of my brothers. And guess what? My brother bought it and he was actually owning it, enjoying it, and decided to let it go, that tester unit. And I saw it in the page when he wanted to sell it. I'm just telling you a frank story so you know how this fragrance is connected. That red bottle I wanted. So I was very sad when I couldn't buy it, but I was happy for my brother. But when I was letting it go, brother Ali bhai, used to be my neighbor, but he moved away. He did let me review a lot of his great perfumes. So I bought it off from him. I was flat broke, man. I was like, not flat broke, whatever money I had, I used it to buy this perfume, okay, even as a partial. So that month, last month was end of the month was a lot of expenses, Eid, family, and then buying stuff. I didn't need to buy this, but I couldn't let it go. This is my big story, and I finally have this bottle. And after 4 minutes of story, here is the beautiful little bottle with the cap, which it didn't come with. It came with like a tester cap, just like a regular golden tester cap, but I put one of my Amouage bottle caps. So usually it should buy right, I think it's the red Swarovski gemstone, okay? And it's a magnetic cap. It's gonna be looking exactly like this. Side looks like that. Really beautiful bottle. I love Journeyman. And it says tester at the back. I think these are made in Oman. Yes. Fortunate for me, made in Oman are sometimes people say better because longevity is better. They use all the ingredients and there's no regulation. So it's full beast mode on. So the older Amouage used to come with non-magnetic. These are magnetic top. These sprayers are not the best. Okay, Amouage sprayers are not the best, but they do give enough juice. Okay, so this perfume, I'm not gonna spray it today. Why? This fragrance is a winter perfume. It's a cold weather fragrance, to be honest. In high heat you can wear it, it will be super duper loud, it will project like it will just magnify in the high heat, you know, it's like bring out the beast in it. You want to bring out the beauty of this perfume, okay? This is my first observation. I don't want it to be quite like Blue Beast. I don't wear Interlude in high heat. I wear it in cold weathers. I do wear sometimes 5, 6, 10 sprays. I love that stuff. I love to project with it. Kuros, that one. This one I will wear personally 2 sprays, one on my chest under my shirt, one perhaps back of my neck or my arm here. That's plenty. Some people say this is not a beast mode on them. Sadly, I am sad to say those people have bad relationship with this perfume. This is super ultra beast mode. This is a loud perfume, and it's not as bad as somewhat like Memoir Man or Interlude, but it's right up there. If those are 10, this is 9, okay, on loudness. But the opening 1 hour is gonna be very challenging for many. I discovered this in my second or third year of the journey, and I absolutely loved it. If you smell this in your first time in the journey, you like sophisticated, cool, you know, like fresh, clean, this is not gonna be anywhere you like you love. Only people you'll see who love this is the season nose, and I'm gonna say it as it is. I'm calling myself a season nose, yes, in a way, because I sniffed many thousands of fragrances, okay? If not many thousands, at least a couple of thousands plus more, okay? I can assure you that much. It's much more. So who's gonna love this? First of all, what are the notes in this? At first I smelled it, I'm like, this smells so lovely, it smells so beautiful, posh and stuff. I didn't know about the notes, I didn't care. It felt like just a lovely perfume, that's all. I loved it. Now, official notes breakdown, when I look at Fragrantica, in case I miss, I'm opening up Fragrantica, I'm telling you, they have notes like fresh, spicy, aromatic, citrus, tobacco, amber, woody, smoky, spicy, warm, spicy, sweet, and leather. So most things you come out, like get out of this is mild citruses somewhere. And it's like, I can detect when I spray, just like Lyric Man has some citrus somewhere, it has some freshness, but it's about the spices. If you do know Parfum de Marly, the red one, man, I forgot the name of the red one. Is it Carlisle? No, not the Carlisle one. You know, the red bottle that Parfum de Marly bring out, kind of like Baccarat Rouge. I'm sorry, I forgot the name. Happens, but it has a lot of spices. This reminds me of that. Sebastian Zara did say it reminds you of this perfume. If you do love Memo, African leather, like this kind of cardamom and spices, which is that based on, and even amber, this one has those notes, but it's different. The cardamom, the spices, kind of like pink pepper spices, not nose burning, but it's spicy enough. It's very masculine, okay? When you spray it on, those spices and citrus gonna make it very daring opening. And if you cannot survive that, you may not like this perfume. Even on the dry down, this fragrance doesn't become that much pleasant. It stays daring, okay? It stays like loud, even if you're wearing double or triple mask. Even after 5th hour, you'll smell it from your arm if it's far away from you. That's strong in high heat. I have to test it on winter, but trust me, it's a lovely fragrance. For those who really have a season nose, they crave for something daring, bold, true niche style perfume. That tobacco in this is very beautiful. Leather, the kind of like spices kind of remix, really nice, okay? But it's a mature man's scent. It's not a teenager fragrance. It's not a fragrance you wear to go to basketball with it 3/4. Proper attire, formal. I'm not gonna wear formal, but I will wear this in winter time. So it's a fragrance, I would say love it or hate it for many people. And lucky for me, this actually is one of my most favorite Amouage, and perhaps the last one that I wanted to collect. I have 5 right now. I have Amouage Sunshine, I have Reflection, I have Interlude, I have Jubilation 25 and Journeyman. And I wanted Memoir Man, but I'm like not so sure about it. I had Epic, the green one, I sold it off because I do have Interlude. But now this one, it's something you can think of. It has that frankincense, sort of like same DNA as the many other Amouage, but it has this distinctiveness. It has a little bit of sweetness, and it's a dry perfume, but more and more you wear it, you get to understand the fragrance. So it's a fragrance you should study, okay? Get a sample of 2MO, study it. You'll see if you want it or not. Time will tell. But Amouage Journeyman is going to take you to a fantastic journey, ups and downs, and you'll have great memories after finishing the bottle. That's what the impression is on me, and it's a perfection 10 club for me, just like Interlude Man. Beautiful little perfume Amouage gave us. Just lovely. I'm just not going to wear it right now. because I know it's going to be overwhelming. Before I sleep, it's 1 a.m. almost here. Okay, this is Amouage Journeyman. It's my story with this beautiful perfume. Check it out, and those who love it, cherish it. All right, have a nice day. I'll see you soon. And time for the second review, which is going to be a comparison video. Take care.